How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be explaining what to do first in MLB The Show 24, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now in this video I'm mainly going to focus on Diamond Dynasty. If you pre-ordered the game, then you should be able to play tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific time or potentially 12 midnight Eastern time. And the main thing to take a look at on this opening screenshot are the pre-order rewards. We're guaranteed 2 diamond cards if you get the digital deluxe edition, and I think that this is going to be the key for a lot of people to make stubs, especially if you are no money spent early on in the game cycle. We're guaranteed 2 diamonds, 1 barrier breakers, and 1 legend choice pack. I don't think we know what these players are quite yet, but if you remember last year during the launch of the game, they released these captain players, and everybody got these from pre-ordering the game. But they were going for around 10K, 12K, and then after a couple days, or maybe even the next day, they jumped up to about 40,000 stubs. And as you can see, late in the game cycle, a year later, these cards are very expensive because a lot of people lock them in due to collections, due to different set collections and whatnot. We don't necessarily know what this year's game is going to be like, but usually when people get their pre-order rewards, they instantly sell everything they got, and then they try and build a team, or they try to flip on the market and try to buy and sell cards and make stubs that way. But I think the move here might be to open up those pre-order rewards, maybe take the stubs they give you and see how many you can get with that, and try to buy as many of the pre-order diamond cards from these choice packs as possible. I mean, I did that last year. I bought probably 10 Trevor Hoffman cards for around 10K. I did spend a little bit of money, but I took that money and those stubs that I bought and invested it in those cards and ended up, multiplying it by 4 times the amount when, 2 days went by, or when the game came out for everybody that didn't pre-order and get the early access to the game, because they probably won't get these rewards. I mean, eventually they will, but the developers will want to hold at least the value for pre-ordering these cards, pre-ordering the game in general. With that being said, you can still build a team with some of these other cards you're given. If you don't plan on getting right into some online head-to-head gameplay like in ranked seasons or battle royale or events, then you can use some of the lower overall players and grind out some of the team affinities, or try and complete some of the missions and moments that are going to be available. I remember last year we had the World Baseball Classic program, and then we also had, of course, team affinities. We already know some of those team affinities have been revealed. We have the AL East division. Pretty sure we have the entire American League team affinities revealed, and then some of the National League as well, right? Some pretty good 89 overall cards there. But we'll probably get some missions and moments. We're going to see some of the Tops Now stuff, probably some spring training guys released. Some of these cards are going to be, lower overall. We also got these storyline players last year. There's probably going to be some really good opportunities to earn some budget diamond cards, and maybe even some budget gold cards with the power creep and the lower overall players to start the year. I think there's a really good opportunity to buy maybe a starter pack. There's usually only one good pack in the pack store that gives you maybe, some gold players or a couple good players to build your team to start with. I wouldn't really buy packs on opening night unless you're trying to gamble, unless you're trying to, see what the packs are like in general. I would maybe just stick with the pre-order rewards, try and get a couple free players, invest those stubs in some of the pre-order diamond rewards that other people are going to get because they're trying to sell them. And usually the market will go up because of that, right? Supply and demand. Everybody gets the cards at the same time. And then a little bit later, there's a higher demand for some of those set 1 cards that are not really easy to get until later on in the year, right? There will be opportunities like where we have these packs later on. But any free packs they give you, right, if there's a program with silver cards in it, you might want to stock up on those silver cards. Maybe like a breakout player or a veteran player. Just little things like that. There's usually a lot of good opportunities to multiply your stub count early on in the game cycle once everybody has, just purchased the game and just started opening their packs, right? Usually live series cards go up in price. If you can get your hands on a couple good valued golds, maybe even some silvers, those guys might go up to 1,000. Maybe they might even be, 1,000 or 2,000 stubs already. Even if they are silvers or whatever, just because some of these guys might play like diamonds. If, some of these diamonds are like 85s versus, an 80 or a 79, something like that with a lot of power. But really, that's going to do it for this video. There's a lot of opportunities today on MLB The Show launch night. I'm excited. The developers should be sending me a code for the game here in a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to go no money spent. I'm probably just going to take the $100 I probably would have spent on the game and put it into some stubs and buy some of those pre-ordered diamond cards and then flip them and try to see if I can get up to about 300K with the 150,000 that I purchased. Until next time, I'm College Lefty, and peace out.